Hello and welcome to this overview of WLST. WLST means WebLogic Server Scripting Tool. Moving on to the topics, we would cover what is WLST, what are the modes of operation in WLST, online and offline WLST, advantages of WLST, MBeans, and creating domain through WLST. What is WLST? WLST is a command line scripting interface which can be used to configure and manage changes to WebLogic server domains in a much similar way by using scripts. Though there are several ways to create, configure and manage domains, the scripting mode of WLST allows us to automate the tasks by using scripts. Here in WLST, we can monitor, manage and configure WebLogic server through online and offline modes. It is purely based on Jython. It is similar to any programming language. It is built on Jython 2.1. The features of WLST are more. We will discuss them later in this video. Some of the features are: it is simple and clear syntax. It uses Jython libraries. The performance is also fast. It is platform independent. It also includes capabilities like WebLogic.admin, WebLogic.deployer, WLConfig and tasks. It can configure wizards in silent mode. Moving on to next slide. WLST provides three modes of operations. They are interactive mode, script mode and embedded mode. Moving on to interactive mode. In interactive mode, the users either enter commands and view the response of a command line prompt. In this mode, the user enters the commands and he can view the response on a command line prompt as shown in the figure. In interactive mode, navigation and interrogation is possible. We can prototype command syntax. We can record interactions to a script to play it later. Moving on to script mode. Script mode lets the user supply a set of script commands in a file that the tool executes them as a program. Here we can see a list of commands, script commands in a file. It uses a sequence of commands via file. We can use loops, flow control and condition statements and also variables through the script mode. Moving on to embedded mode. In this, a user embeds the WLST interpreter in a Java application. Here we can see the WLST interpreter in Java application. It uses Jython libraries. We can execute WLST script file in different ways. Here is one of the example where we can mention the file path.py. This command is one of the way of executing a WLST script file. Here we can execute file by using exec file by including the file path. In this command, by giving java space WebLogic.WLST, we are initializing the WebLogic Scripting Tool and then we are executing the command in offline mode. Here we can see the usage of WLST through online mode. WLST is a JMX client. It can access to Java managed beans. We can navigate and interrogate MBeans, browsing the MBean hierarchy and connecting to a server instance. BA systems recommend changes in the values of configuration MBeans on the administration server but not on the managed server. This is a mode of using WLST using online method. Here we can also use offline method. We have to create a new domain or update an existing domain. We can also create new config info and retrieve them. Here is the offline command. These are the syntax restrictions in WLST. We can control commands by connect, disconnect or exist commands. The commands and arguments are case sensitive in WLST syntax. We will use only / in file path name like this. forward slash and backslash are not valid in object names. In this slide we can see the help command and its syntax. It displays the help information for the various WLST commands by entering the help command. Here is example of offline and online commands. Here also we can get star through this help command. It displays the help information. These are the features and advantages. It can easily move resources from one domain to another domain. We can make reliable changes to config.xml without running a server. We can use WLST in conjunction with any Java utility tools like and Jython scripts. We can extend WLST to any additional custom commands. WLST helps in retrieving mbins names in a similar fashion to navigating. We can see hierarchy of files in a file system. Mbins. Mbins means managed bin. This is a Java object that represents a manageable resource such as an application, a service, a component, or a device. WebLogic server provides its own set of mbins that you can use to configure, monitor, and manage WebLogic server resources. Mbin is a Java bin that provides a Java management extensions JMX interface. Thank you. Here we can see the configuration of mbin hierarchy. This is the root and here is the logo mbin, log mbin. Here we can see the instance and others. Current management object. When WLST first connects to an interface WebLogic server, CMO current management object is initialized to the root of all configuration management objects through mbins. Here we can see the connection of a CMO. We can edit the configurations of mbins by using the various commands like edit. It is used to create, delete, get, and set and invoke the commands. Start edit command is used to initiating the modifications. Validate commands validates the changes before saving. Save command is used to save the changes to a pending version. Activate initiates the distribution of the changes and releases the lock. Stop edit, it stops the current editing session and releases the edit lock. Is restart required determines if a change made to an mbin attribute requires restart. This is a feature of creating a domain. WLST enables creating a new domain or updating an existing domain without connecting to the WebLogic server through offline and online modes. Here we can see the creating a domain through offline. Here is a syntax where we can use create domain within the brackets domain templates, domain directory, user and password. We have to give them. For opening an existing domain template, we use read template and template file name, write domain, domain directory name, and then close template is used to close the template. For updating an existing domain through offline mode, we have to first read the domain and by adding the template. Finally, we will update the domain through the update domain command. Here is a sample code of creating a domain. Here we can read the template through read template. cd command is used to change the server. Here we can set the listen port and listen address. For changing a password, we use this type of commands. For creating a JMS server, we will use this type of commands, and for JMS queue also, we will use this type of commands. For creating a data source, this is the sample commands. For JDBC bool, these are the commands for creating. For JMS and JDBC to S. Here we can give a name to the domain by using the set option command, and after giving the domain name we can close the template and we will exit. Thank you for watching this video.